Hi everyone, welcome back to another studio vlog. My name is Dana, aka Blondie Knots. If you have never been here before, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. I am so happy to have you guys here. Today's vlog is going to be a little bit different. We're starting this week on a Wednesday, which is very unlike me. I like to do Monday through Friday typically, or Thursday if I'm talking too much, but we're not starting this till Wednesday this week. So it's a little bit different, but I'm gonna run this into the weekends. We'll still get the same amount of days, just the days of the week will be different, but I don't know that that'll make a huge difference. I just thought I would mention that today is Wednesday, so that's when we're starting the vlog. I just needed to pop on here really quick because my pattern has been live for a couple days, my 40-ounce tumbler koozie pattern, and you guys are the best. That's it. That's the only way to say it, you're the best. I wanted to seriously come on and thank you guys so much. Everyone who's purchased the pattern, interacted with the pattern, tagged me in their posts on the pattern. This has been received so well and it went so much better than I ever anticipated the pattern going. My heart is so full. I'm so grateful for you guys. Even if you didn't purchase the pattern, just liking it, being subscribed here, all those things means the world to me. Favoriting my Etsy shop, in any way that you have supported me or me and my channel, just know that I am so grateful for you guys. And I needed to start off this week's vlog with a huge appreciation. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much a million times over. If you're just here to watch the vlogs and not purchase anything, I don't care. I'm happy to have you here. I'm glad you are enjoying my content. I'm trying to be a cozy content creator that you guys can come and crochet to while I crochet with you, and we can just be besties who make some fun projects together through the week. So thank you so much for that. Yeah, with all that being said, I wanted to break down kind of what my plans are this week for our vlog. I wanted to finish a tapestry piece that I will show you in a second. I want to work up another silly little cute project I bought off of Etsy this week, so maybe we'll get around to that, I hope so. I want to try a new craft this week, which is very fun and exciting. We'll pop into that later today. And we are going to be bedazzling the sewing machine this week, I hope. This seems like an ambitious week's plan, but I think we can get it done. I think we can do it. So that's everything we have planned. I am nervous about bedazzling the sewing machine, so we'll probably do that one last because I'm kind of putting it off a little bit. I need to make a little bit of a game plan. And I also got some fun couple new things at my desk that I also want to show you guys. I just bought this weekend whilst I was out shopping, so I need to show you that too. Anyway, couple exciting things planned for this week. I am feeling energized, ready to get to work, get things done. Okay, now I need to go be an adult, go grocery shopping, restock my house, make it what it needs to be, and we're gonna catch up in a few hours, but a couple seconds for you, okay? Really quick, before I take off for the day, I wanted to show you kind of what I'm working on. This is my one project bag. It's really hard to completely unroll it and show you guys, but this is what I'm working on now. I just have the fun part left, which is the last half, the top here. Quickly, I need to show you guys this. I showed Instagram, but everyone needs to know about this, seriously. It's like $7 on Amazon. I don't know exactly what this round counter is called, but it's actually a toy for children learning how to count. They use this and pop the bubbles as they go. But this is a round counter for me, and let me tell you, this has been a godsend on this project because I have already done this all the way to 100. It goes all the way 1 to 100. I've gone to 100 and then popped them all back out and then started again. And this is a lot easier for me than remembering. I never remember what row I'm on. And this project gets a little complicated, so I need to be knowing, at all times what row I'm on. I'm gonna link this for you guys. It's like literally $6. And if you're doing any kind of extensive projects where you need to know rounds, maybe you're making a wearable or you're doing tapestry, 100% you need this. It has been so helpful for me in all my projects that I have been doing lately when I remember to use it. But seriously, it is the best, and it is a must-have for me now that I have been working on this bigger project and I haven't lost my spot once while making it, and that says a lot. So anyways, I just wanted to start this vlog off with a huge thank you and an I love you and I hope you sit back and relax and you enjoy today's video. So let's get going. Hi guys, so it's a little while later. I'm obviously back from grocery shopping and all that stuff. Don't you hate when you have days where you just want to sit and craft and you're like, what do you mean I have to go out and be a human and go to 3 grocery stores and do all this shopping, whatever. But anyway, I'm back home now, so I get to finally break into some crafting and have some fun. I actually am gonna try something new today, which I'm super excited about. So recently I received a message from Diamond Art Club and they were so sweet. They wanted to send me this box, which is so exciting because this is actually a craft I've been wanting to try for a while, but from what I understand, I think it's like a paint by numbers meets almost like a cross stitching vibe. Thought this would be so fun to try on my channel and show you guys, and I want to show you the final product once I'm finished because I think it's gonna be beautiful and I'm gonna hang it in my little coffee bar space. But I got a really cute one and I'm so excited to open it. Like I said, I have never got anything from a Diamond Art Club before or anything like that, and so I don't really know how this all works, but I do know that I wanted to open it with you guys and show you what we're going to be making in this video. So I ordered, let's see if there's a good picture of him. It's called Cute as a Button. He's like this cute little dragon who is working with some buttons and he's doing some sewing, I believe. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need that one. That sounds right up my alley. And I guess the lady who I was talking to, she was so sweet. She was saying that the round diamonds is a good place to start if you're a complete beginner, like myself, who's never done diamond art painting before. So this one is in a round diamond. Okay, let's see what's in here. So we have our little toolkit, which is so sweet. And so I think everything we need is actually in here. Another really cool part I feel like is that you don't need any additional supplies, which is really what keeps me a lot of the time from trying a new craft, because honestly, with crochet, and I'm sure you all know whether it's crochet or knit, you have plenty as is, right? We have to buy so much stuff for our crochet and for our knitting hobbies that we don't need another hobby that takes up a whole lot of space. And this one that's all in that bag seems like it's gonna be perfect. Is he not the sweetest? Oh my gosh, look at him with his buttons. I thought that was so cute. Or like, I'm also thinking I might put him by my sewing machine. So we'll see, but you can see it's a pretty big piece. Some of the other ones I was looking at were like 40+ hours worth, and this said like something around 20-25 hours, I think, if I remember correctly. So we have the chart. I'll be able to organize these all by color and style and stuff like that. This is like the code, the coloring code, and then all the diamonds are in here, which is so exciting. I can't wait to have this done and see how sparkly and beautiful it is. As you guys know, we're gonna be bedazzling the sewing machine this week, so this is gonna be a very sparkly vlog on the channel, and who doesn't love that? Oh my goodness. They come in these packs like this with all the little colors. They're so sparkly, so much more sparkly than I anticipated they would be. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you can tell on camera how sparkly these are. Oh, this vibrant orange, look at all these pretty vibrant colors. This is very exciting. I'm really looking forward to giving my hands a break for just a little bit, or in between the day a couple times, giving them a small break and coming over here, flipping on an audiobook and just relaxing. Maybe make myself coffee, pour in a Coke Zero, something like that. I'm gonna be living my best life whilst making this. So let me open the toolkit because we haven't looked at that yet. Okay, so these are like our little Ziploc bags. We received our applicator to place the rhinestones onto the painting. This side looks like it's for the single rhinestone application, and then we actually got 2 tips for larger multi-applications. This one's looks like it's for up to maybe 4, and this one looks a little bit larger, so you can cover some major ground at once, which looks like it'll be a lot of fun, and they're just easy to pop out and replace. We got a comfort grip, which I very much appreciate and will be adding on to my applicator immediately. The thing I was most excited for was this heart-shaped wax. I have just seen all the creators pushing their applicators into the wax, and it just looks so satisfying. So I was really excited about the heart-shaped wax. This is our craft tray, and this is what we're gonna use to put our rhinestones into, and that way they'll kind of slide into these grooves here and make some nice little rows for us to easily pick up with our applicator. And it came with a stopper that we can add in, and that way it will keep them from sliding out when we don't want them to. So that is gonna be super convenient. This really cute guy is our cover minder. So as we're working on a section and we need to pull back some of the film, we can place this. It has a magnet on both sides, so it'll hold your project film back, although I have seen a lot of girls just use an X-Acto knife, cut out their space, and then put the washi tape that they give you as well to kind of create their border of where they're working in, and that's kind of the route I think I'm going to go, although this is an adorable little magnet, even just for the fridge. Let me get this all organized and set up, and I want to show you a little bit of the process and then obviously the finished result, because who doesn't want to see how sparkly this thing is going to be? So let me get all organized and set up, and I will show you what we're working with here. I also did want to mention that Diamond Art Club was so sweet to make a discount code for me, for you guys to use if you want to try out diamond art painting and get some relaxing time in and give your wrist a little bit of a break. I will put the link for Diamond Art Club in the description box below, and at checkout use code Blondie20, and that's going to give you 20% off. So you can grab a piece that fits your style. There's so many options. I went through pages and pages of different things they have, and you can add a little bit of sparkle into your space, which I feel like is just the greatest thing ever. So definitely check them out, and again, use my code Blondie20 for 20% off of your first purchase with Diamond Art Club, and tag me in what you ordered because I would love to see. And if you make the cute as a button dragon painting just like me, tag me, because we are obviously going to be twinsies. But yeah, I would love to see what you guys order. So I have my little section all squared out with the washi tape, and I have my mini little box cutter that I got on Temu forever ago. So I'm just gonna cut this section out, and then I guess we just get to start to sticking. So all we have to do is match the symbol or letter or number up, and there's a key on the side here in case you forget what is what and you don't want to shuffle through your bags. I put all my Ziploc bags in this container that I had, and they're all organized, so I can just be like, oh, I need S. Here's the S bag right here, instead of having to do it all as I go along. So if you're an organized person, I think this will fill your cup, because this made me very satisfied. Let me show you what it's like to stick some of these, and then I'm gonna work on this for a little bit. Then I'm going to get into my tapestry project that I showed you guys from earlier today. Okay guys, so I finished my first little section. Let me flip the camera around so I can show you what I got done. I'm definitely happy that Olivia recommended to me going with the round diamonds, because I cannot imagine trying to get all these little square diamonds to fit into place. Here you can see the little section that I just did. It's looking very nice. It sounds good. And I loved using this side. You know, I think it was 6 or something down at once was a huge help. So definitely enjoyed that. I think this is going to be a great nighttime activity for me. Just something fun to relax myself at the end of the night. I'll show you guys the finished product of this when I'm all through with it. I got some good progress done here. Let me move all these strands out of the way. Got quite a bit done up here, which is good. We're kind of like entering the home stretch. We're on, forgot to do my last round. So now I'm on 116. So we're on 116 out of, I feel like it's 45. 45 out of 145. So almost to the last page. How exciting is that? So we'll definitely get this finished in this video, which is great. And then looks like we're gonna have to go to Joann's. How sad. We have a mandatory Joann's trip for business, okay? So we'll go get a backing for this and then a dowel long enough, and then we'll hang it up, which will be so fun. I'm really hoping to get this done, if not tomorrow, maybe Friday. I don't know, hopefully tomorrow though, we'll see. I think this is my main project tomorrow, so that's good. So I'm gonna break here for the day. I have quite a lot of other things, unfortunately, I had to get done today, but I did wanna work on this a little bit with you guys and show you that diamond painting that I'm gonna be doing. I'm really enjoying it. It's been very cozy and relaxing and a great break for my wrist when I'm doing a tapestry like this where I have to hold a bunch of pieces of yarn. Other than that, guys, I'll catch up with you tomorrow, and that's all I have to say. Hello, happy Thursday, everyone. It is a new day, and we are going to be tackling that crochet tapestry project. It's going to be a snake that's all cut up, and he's going to be hanging on this wall somewhere when he's all finished. So very excited about that. My goal is to, fingers crossed, get him done today, but like I told you yesterday, I wanted to show you some of the fun things I got this weekend, some quick desk updates. So as you know, we're kind of putting this wall together, and I did buy 2 pieces for the wall that are not crochet related, just to break up the tapestry we'll have up there. First thing I got was this, and this is just an adorable, I really like the frame, but I love the picture too. These 2 adorable foxes serving, I guess, to be Thanksgiving dinner. This guy is my favorite. So cute. But this frame is gorgeous. It's awesome. It's kind of what I was going for, and so I got this at an antique store when I was out shopping this weekend. And then at the same antique store, I got this adorable little pot, and it was $2, so I had to get it. I'm in the process of painting the inside white again because it was a little bit rusted out. But what I'm gonna do with this is actually put all my crochet hooks into this pot. I have a lot of hooks now, and maybe some of my knitting tools, and I'm gonna place them in here and put them on my desk that way, because these strawberries are just too cute, and I feel like it would be the perfect little whimsical addition to my first desk. I do have 2 desks, but my one desk that holds my hooks and stuff, I feel like this would be a great little addition to that. And then for my sewing machine desk, since I've been so inspired by sparkles and rhinestones and all those glittery things lately, I bought this. It is a glittery mushroom, and it's going to, I believe, go perfectly with my bedazzled sewing machine. What can I say? So I got this. I was at Marshall's or Home Goods, I can't remember which one, on sale for $8, obviously. Couldn't pass it up. It just seemed a little too perfect for my space. It is what it is, I got it. My last little desk update is this cute strawberry. I picked this up at Anthropology this weekend, and it's adorable. It has a little hole where you can add in a flower if you want, but I'll probably just keep him like this. I'm not sure yet, but he is the perfect little strawberry. So I love him. What a great find. They had cherries too, and pears maybe it was a pear, but I wanted the cherries, only this color of the strawberry just really caught my eye. The cherries were like a darker, more maroon, and I want my desk to be very bright and colorful and all that good stuff. So we went with the strawberry, and I do not regret. So that is a speedy update there. Otherwise, I'm gonna take you guys along crocheting with me again today. I know it's not the most exhilarating thing to watch, so I'll just film a tad bit of it, and then I hope at the end of today, I have a final product to show you guys. So let's see what happens. morning, everyone. Happy Friday. So today we have a very exciting thing planned. We are, as you could probably tell already, we're gonna bedazzle the sewing machine today. I'm very excited for the result. I can't wait to see what this looks like in the end. I feel like this is gonna be a really nice addition to my little corner here, especially with my new mushroom I showed you guys. I think it's going to really add some pizzazz to the space and make it a little bit extra and fun, which is what I'm always going for in my workspace. I like a maximalistic look. Anything sparkly, colorful, and fun, anything to really spark creativity and inspiration, I'm all here for. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty nervous about doing this. There's really not a tutorial or anything that I've really seen. The girl who I got this idea from, her name is, I believe it's Groovy Uvi, I think. I'll pop her on the screen here, her sewing machine, and so you can really get a good idea of what I'm going for and what the look is I'm going for. In my mini vlog, my last vlog, I showed you guys the gemstones I got. I did end up ordering more that are larger, and this was kind of my vision originally, so I'm very excited to have some larger ones. These are also self-adhesive, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to stick these all in my sewing machine first so I can lay out a map, if you will, and then that way I can go in and probably super glue afterwards. But this way I can at least still move them around before I make a permanent decision of their placement. So this is going to be heavily inspired by Groovy Uvi's sewing machine. She's the first person I've ever seen do this. I'm sure people have done it before, but I completely got the idea from her. Once I saw it, maybe 4 weeks ago, it was permanently imprinted in my brain and I can't get it out. And so I just need to do it. So we need to meet today's test subject, which is our sewing machine. It is obviously gray. It's not white like hers, but it is the same shape. The bones seem the same. Again, I think I've talked about this before, but I do love this sewing machine. If you need a good recommendation, this is the Singer heavy duty. Let me see if I can remember. I can't. Maybe 4452, something like that. So I've already wiped down my sewing machine and prepped it. Now I'm just going to go based off of her photo and stick the gems on, see where I want the placement to be. She doesn't pass this line up here, so we're gonna leave this alone. And then obviously none of this area gets done. And on the sides here, she does this part but doesn't do this part, so we'll have to make a decision there on what we wanna do. I'm gonna go ahead and map these out, stick them on, and I will come back to show you guys my placement for them, where I'm thinking. I wish there was some way I could ask you guys your opinions while doing this, because by the time you see it, it's gonna be too late. I'm already gonna place them on. So a little bit of secondary advice would have been nice, but I'm gonna do my best. Hopefully you guys will agree with my placement. Maybe some of you won't even agree with me bedazzling the sewing machine, but regardless, here we are. Okay, let me stick all these gems on and I will show you what I come up with. Okay, so I just kind of zoned out and worked on that for quite some time, but I am basically out of gems, unfortunately, which is so upsetting. I was getting in the zone and just kind of like working and all that, but you can see barely anything's on this side. And then these are all the ones I have left. Like, these are kind of my filler ones, so I don't have a lot of those left. I have a very few bits of these ones left. And then I have 2 hearts left. So I decided I'm not going to be super gluing any of these down. I think that sounds like an insane idea now that I've been placing these. So I ordered more of the self-adhesive ones and they should be here tomorrow. So we'll pick this back up tomorrow. I'm so sad to be stopping because I just really want to get it done now. You know how when you get in the groove of something and you want to work on it. Since we're going to take a break from that, I will show you the tapestry project because I finished last night. So I want to show you what that ended up looking like, and then we will have to go buy materials to finish that and make it a proper wall hang. And then we're gonna make another really cute little keychain bag chain charm thing. So we'll probably pick up that today, but anyway, stay tuned for the rest of the sewing machine. Luckily for you, it'll probably be give or take 10 minutes. For me, I have to wait at least a full another day, but stay tuned if you want to see what this is going to look like. I'm really liking it so far in this one corner that I kind of really filled in the gems with and everything. So we'll see what happens, but okay, let me show you our tapestry piece really fast. Okay, so here's the back. Kind of crazy how it looks from the back. And here's the front. Obviously we need to still put the border on it and the dowel, and then we're going to fabric the back, which I've never done before, so I'm really excited, but I wanted to show you guys how big it is. I'm super happy with it. I will say the only thing, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but the bottom is a little bit more narrow than the top, only because if you look up close, I was feeding my yarn through the white areas. As you can tell there, like I was just feeding the yarn all the way through. You can really tell in the back. And then I just stopped doing that. So, because I saw she didn't do that, it ended up looking way cleaner up here. I love this top half. I think it's okay. Like, I don't think you're gonna be able to tell too much, especially once it's on the wall and I put the border on it, but I just wanted to show you guys it really quick. We're gonna go to Joann's and get the materials to make this a wall hang. So I'm just gonna take measurements and then we'll head over to Joann's. Secured the bag. We're back in from Joann's. I have to hold you for this quick car haul because I don't have anything to prop you up on, but I just wanted to show you. We got the fabric we need. We got a couple clear rhinestones because we didn't get those in our little bulk pack of rhinestones that we got. I got this cute tape measure simply because I love the color. I got this really cool sparkly yarn that I'm going to put on my sewing machine after I finish bedazzling it just for aesthetic purposes. I felt like I couldn't pass it up. It's gonna match so well. And then we got the huge dowel, which I'll have to cut like I have been cutting the other ones, which is fine, whatever. Did I hold it straight up on the way out and completely clip the top of the sliding doors with it? Yes. That is because it is way longer than I remembered it being. So did that on the way out, which was great. Other than that, it was a successful trip, so we're gonna head back home and let's finish up this wall hanging tapestry. I'm very excited. We're back home. I put some comfy clothes on. Here it is. It's all finished. It was a little bit of a whirlwind at the end, only because you can see on the back I did not put the back fabric piece on. I'm gonna have to look up a video on how to do that best because the method I tried, which I'm gonna cut out, I filmed a lot of it for this video, but it was essentially just cutting a piece of fabric to size. I folded over the ends I ironed them and then I just tried to fabric glue it on because I was just trying to take a shortcut, and that's not the way to do it. So I need to like actually look up a video on how people put a nice backing on their tapestry projects, but I'm still happy with it nonetheless. Even without the backing, it's totally fine. No one's gonna see it, so that's all right. So now we get to do the fun part of hanging it up, which I'm very excited about. I just wanted to touch on one more thing. The reason for why I was doing it this way before I switched to only pulling the yarn through the pieces that needed it instead of versus down here when I was pulling it through the whole thing. And that was because on some of my smaller tapestry projects, I have noticed because I'm using 4 different strands of yarn when I'm carrying them through and switching them out, if I'm not carrying them the full way across, it starts to create like a bump where the project is thicker because you're carrying more pieces of yarn and then you just have one piece on the outside. So the project starts to work like this. Instead of in a straight line, you get this bubble where the 4 strands are. And I really wanted it to be nice and straight at the top. But when I looked at her project, she was not carrying them all the way through. And also it was starting to drive me nuts that I could see it through the white. And since it's white, it's so much more visible than if I was using a black or something else. So I just stopped carrying it all the way through. And what I did instead was drop pieces out of the back instead of like, here's a great example of me doing almost both sides exactly the same. So it looks almost the same on the back as it would on the front versus up here. I was dropping yarn way more, which is a little bit more work, but it did result in a better overall piece because I was carrying less strands through. And then I just kept my white section very loose with my tension. So I tried to make my single crochets a little bit more slack. So when I ironed it out, you know, my fake little easy quick blocking that I do with my iron, it did stretch out pretty well to be the right size. So it is obviously nice and straight up top, which is what I really wanted. And that happened just doing it the way she recommended. So I will not be doing it like I was doing it at the bottom here anymore. As you can see, it is a little bit tapered in, so I'm a little sad about that if I'm really critiquing it. But overall, I'm super happy with it. This is by far the biggest tapestry piece I've ever done. So I can say I'm pretty satisfied with it. We're definitely going to be doing a video coming up in the next couple weeks, maybe a month or so, seeing how many tapestry pieces I can make in a week. So that's going to be kind of exciting and fun to look forward to if you're into that. I'm just gonna get this hung, but I wanted to kind of explain why I was doing it this way and then switch to this way in case you're ever starting crochet tapestry or just looking to maybe do it a different way if you were also doing it the way I was. But I hope I explained that in a way that it made sense. So let's hang this up and we can call it a Friday. We're finishing bedazzling the sewing machine today, which I'm so excited for. All the new rhinestones came in, so I got 2 more packs, which should be enough. I'm not gonna lie, I did a little bit of it off camera just to make sure 2 bags was enough before I hurt my own feelings again and didn't have enough, but 2 bags is gonna be great. So if you're gonna do this, I'll link these rhinestones, order 3 bags of them just to be safe. You could probably get away with 2, but I like options. I like the options. It's been really hard for me to film me doing this because with my nails, trying to place them on the sewing machine, it's not aesthetic. It's simply me panicking every time I go to place one because it's getting stuck to my nail or something ridiculous. So I'm gonna film the last little part of it for you so we can finish it together, of course. We'll take a look at it. You can let me know what you think. I'm already obsessed. I already love it. So I'm very excited about it. I hope you're excited and let's get it done. Oh my gosh, guys, I have some news. I have an update. Look what I finished. He's all done. My cute as a button dragon is all finished and I could not be more excited about it. It was actually a relaxing experience. You know, sometimes you do a relaxing craft and it ends up not being relaxing at all. So this was actually relaxing, actually fun. It was like putting together a puzzle that I knew where all the pieces went. I just had to put them there. I really enjoyed working on this at the end of my evenings with an audiobook on, like I said I was going to do, and it was just great. All around a really wonderful experience. I had plenty of rhinestones, so if I had lost some, I ended up having plenty of spares, which I didn't know how that was gonna work. So there are plenty of extras. I had plenty of wax, so I could reload the wax at any point that I wanted to. And all around, I'm just really happy I went for it and tried something new, a new craft. I encourage you guys all to try something new every now and then. It's fun to get out of your comfort zone and give something else a shot. If you do want to try out diamond painting, don't forget to click the link in my description box and use code Blondie20 at checkout for 20% off your first purchase with Diamond Art Club. And a huge thanks to Diamond Art Club for partnering with me on this part of the video. And now, without further ado, let's jump back into the vlog. I just had to show you guys this project all finished up. Okay, that is another thing off the checklist for this vlog. I actually think we are going to check everything off of our little list we made in the beginning of the vlog, so that's super exciting. I'm very happy about that. But I thought before I close out this video, I would end with a whimsy, cute little project. So I have a couple color greens here. I have a white and I have a blue yarn here, and I'm going to make that little frog keychain I was talking about. Right now I don't have a crochet purse as my everyday regular bag. I just have like a lame canvas bag as my everyday bag, and I haven't had time to like sit down and really construct a nice everyday bag for myself. So I always like to have some element of crochet, at least if not the bag, then at least something on the bag that is crochet related. I found this frog on, actually someone posted on my Instagram the other week, and then I found it on Etsy, so I bought the pattern on Etsy, and I was just really excited to make this little cute frog keychain hanger that hangs off your purse. I feel like it'd be the perfect in-between right now before I get a new crochet bag for myself ready. So I really want to make this little guy. I think he's gonna come out super cute. He has overalls and everything. How could it not be adorable? So anyway, I gotta just pick my green. I might make one of each. I'm not really sure yet. Let me whip up one with you, and I'll show you what he looks like in the end. And then we'll close out the vlog for this week. He is really freaking cute. Look at the overalls crisscrossing in the back. Oh my gosh, I hope you can really see him well. He's so cute. I'm definitely going to be making another one of these in probably the lighter green color I have, or maybe even like a brown. She did like a frog and toad situation, so I'm gonna definitely make another one. But this one's so fun in the velvet. I haven't made any amigurumi in velvet before, but he's adorable, so darling. And it was really creative the way well, I don't want to talk about it too much. I don't want to show you, I guess, because it is her pattern, but the way she has his hands tying was very creative. Overalls do come off, so if you wanted him to be naked, he could be, but yeah, they're fully removable. Oh my gosh, so funny. I like him with the overalls on though, so off my bag, he will be hanging with the overalls. Anyway, guys, that is gonna be our vlog for the week. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. As always, drop me a comment below. Let me know what your favorite part of this video was. We got some big projects done. We started a little project, got that done. We did the sewing machine. Let me know what you think of that. I really want to hear some thoughts and opinions on the sewing machine. So make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, guys. I'd love to have you be a part of my channel. Like the video if you liked it. It helps me out a lot. Share it with all your crochet friends. And thank you so much, as always, for letting me take up a little bit of your time here on the internet today. I'll be seeing you next week, guys. Have a wonderful week. Bye!